It's Toilet Tunes. Now we pause. It's Toilet Tunes. I'm your host, Sarah Morris. Folks come to my big green bathroom somewhere north of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And we sing a little, we talk a bit, we put it out on the internet just in time for your Friday afternoon. Of course it's the internet, so you go on and watch it when you choose. But there's a new episode coming out real soon. So stay toilet tuned, stay toilet tuned. And that was our pause. I'm Sarah Morris, and I invite people into my big green bathroom to sing cover songs. And we have a tradition in the big green bathroom of doing a festive finale as the year winds down, and I'm so thrilled to have the OG TT VIP, Laurie Parker, here to celebrate a festive finale with me. Thank you.
Welcome.
You ready to sing a song by two sisters?
Yeah.
Okay. If every day was Christmas, if we could make believe, if everyone would give a little more, there'd be harmony. The city is covered in snow tonight, the children fast asleep. I'm waiting for him, but he's nowhere in sight. And I wonder if he can hear me. Hey Santa, hey Santa, I wish with all my might I'd call and hey Santa, hey Santa, bring my baby home tonight. Why That was it. I don't think happy festive finale, everybody. Happy cozy bathroom. That was Hey Santa by the Wilson sisters, not Wilson Phillips, because apparently China was not invited to that one.
Well, we don't want to get into that during these festive holiday times.
That's a lot of drama.
So look at, I have with me, can I hold Ben?
Yes.
Aww.
So if you, when I was thinking about festive finale, we used to fit, like we had 14 people in the bathroom once upon a FF in the TT, and I thought it would be really fun I would love to have that many people again, but then I was like, that's not super practical, but what is practical is going to the 4 people who believed in Toilet Tunes from the beginning and saying, hey, will you join me again? Laurie Parker, for instance, was there for the first one. She's the reason Toilet Tunes even exists, because she said, can I sing in your bathroom? And then we did it. And Katie, similarly, can I sing in your bathroom? This guy, Ben Cookfelds, he couldn't be with us today, but he is with us. And Doug, you as well. We're in the first year. And I feel like, Laurie and I have been friends since high school, but the two of you, we didn't know each other that well when you took a chance. That's right. Took a chance on me in my bathroom, and it's just meant the world to me that you guys keep showing up.
Well, thank you for the invite.
Yeah,
it means so much.
Thank you for creating fun things, because it's just fun to be a part of it.
Yeah, I think one of my most favorite things in the whole world right now in my life is that I still get to sing with you.
Yeah,
Aww.
I love that.
Well, we can't beat that, though.
I know. I was going to try to, but no, Laurie had to show off the love.
Good. So we're going to do like a regular Toilet Tunes episode, and this is the part of the show where I would ask you guys some questions. And so everyone gets a chance to answer these questions. It might be lightning round fashion. Okay, but the first one is, will you, each of you, tell me something good? Tell me. I'm going to start by telling you all that I wasn't feeling very festive today, but these people, two of these, Laurie and Katie, both brought a selection of hats. Katie brought a tree, and Doug brought his fantastic outfit. So I think it's really good that when I was like, I don't know if I've got it, my friends made sure I had it. They brought it. That's pretty good.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle. Who wants to go next?
I will go. I am just, something good that's happening right now is seriously, it's crazy out there in the world, and we know this, and having these little moments of respite to celebrate and be with friends and to do music means so much. So thank you, Sarah, so much for having us.
Thank you. It is good. Thank you. Yes, music is respite. I love it. Laurie?
Sure. I'm a professor at the U, and I have a research lab, and I have the most fantastic group of people who work with me right now.
Aww.
They are just awesome. They work together, they have fun together, they get along and make all kinds of cool things happen that I could never do on my own in this research situation. So yeah, it's amazing. I love them.
That's beautiful. Katie?
Love it. I'm just really excited to see my kids next week. So both my kids are in college. I know I only look like
it's weird because you're 29, but
it's so strange. Mm-hmm. But yes, my children are both out in the world doing amazing things, and the one who is furthest away, Daisy, will be coming home by bus from Chicago on Tuesday. I can't wait. And then her lovely sister Lily will be coming over. And I was trying to plan, what day should I take off work? I have to plan to actually see my kids. And Lily said Boxing Day, which just reminds me that my kids have this, kind of 1 foot in 2 different countries. That means a lot to me. So we're going to have a very British Boxing Day, which means nothing, by the way. If people wonder what Boxing Day is, it's nothing. It's just another day off, and you get to eat lots of leftovers and break all your new toys.
That sounds genius.
Yeah,
I love a bus. I took the bus home from college. I feel like that's such a rite of passage, and in this world where our kids are not having so many of the everything's faster and different than when we were young, which again was yesterday. I like hearing that.
Yeah,
something
it's not
like
far,
the bus is still.
Sure. It's 9 hours on a bus from Chicago. So.
People are gonna smell bad.
Character building.
People are gonna make weird sounds. That's amazing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes.
The power of public transportation.
That's right. You're gonna get off in small towns and be like, "Where am I? I just need to use the bathroom." I love it. Okay, the next question is, and we're gonna go Laurie this time, so just be prepared. Laurie's starting.
Okay.
Katie, Doug. Where are you learning right now?
Where am I learning? Okay. So again, work related because sort of my life is very consumed with these things. I am learning a lot about how to understand whether students are actually learning the things we're trying to help them learn. And it's really cool to see the kind of research and the kinds of things that other people are doing that can let you measure that in a way that's better than something like a final exam, right? That's like actual seeing how they're processing and what they're able to do as a result of the things you've been teaching them. So.
That's wild, and how good that to know that like our professors are out there considering that.
Yeah,
and
try.
not just taking things. You know, final exam has been popular for like a long time, but
it's
maybe
easy, right? It's easy to do it that way. Here's some paper, fill out some things, check.
Default, but let's design something new. I love it. I love it. All right. Did I say Katie was next or Doug?
Katie's.
Okay.
Yes, I'm next. Wow. What am I learning? I'm learning that a lot of people claim to not know this song, which I'm representing today.
What?
There's one of them in this room.
I wouldn't know it if you sang it right
Well, you know.
now. I was busy in the 80s. I was...
And every holiday since then.
And-
Listen, I don't listen. It
my
doesn't matter.
My
Yes.
question
Go.
to him and to anyone who's unfamiliar with this song is that I'm guessing you've never worked retail.
It's true.
For sure.
That's my
Yes.
guess.
Or
I've
gone
worked retail-
grocery shopping?
I know, right?
Okay,
I know,
but if-
that's all gone shopping. I had anything retail related.
Right. But if you don't know the song and it plays, then how do you know the song?
If a tree
Ooh,
falls,
a tree falls.
in the forest.
Thinking.
But that's my jokey answer. My serious answer is I'm always inspired by this wonderful little lady here, and just always learning and growing in the ways to just make things happen. That's kind of my every time you feel like I feel left out of this, and you feel we're all a bit susceptible, I think, to social media highlight reels. Is just to always use that energy to create something else.
Absolutely.
And I've been doing that for many years, but I still need to remind myself of that. Like, don't watch the train go by. Kind of lay your own rail and make things happen.
That sounds sort of like that could be a
that's
sexy
good.
time.
Yeah.
But also
lay some rail. I don't know.
Well, now that when you say
I
it like
don't
that,
know.
it does take a different meaning.
Lay
But
some
also-
no, I'm kidding.
also
I don't know any of that. That is.
but also that's so beautiful, Katie, and I do think, like I've heard, things like it's just that I want to be someone who builds, not destroys, right?
Yes.
Like that's
Yes.
and I think you do that brilliantly, and I think that's probably why I like hang out with all of you so much, is that I can see that in each one of you, and we can on those days when we don't believe it, like I was not believing something today, friends show up with Christmas tree hats.
Yeah.
On a day that you might not believe that you're a builder, you just, text me and I'll just remind you you're a builder.
Yes, and I'm still reading your book about all that stuff too.
Good.
Anyway, sidebar.
I love it.
All right, what are you learning, Doug? I'm taking over this show.
No.
yeah,
Heck yeah.
as we've noticed.
I like it.
I love
No, I think. Oh, I love you too. You know that. I've been working. We're all like creators and we're all like artists, and I've been working on like writing. Like, what do I like about writing, and what do I want to create from that? And my thing now is that I'm working on is like I want to make the perfect line. The perfect line, and
Do you believe it exists?
No.
Okay.
But I do. No, of course it does. There's
Okay.
nothing's
Yeah,
perfect.
no,
Nothing's
just
perfect. But I
checking,
think that it's just like I will hear a song sometimes, and you'll have that line, and it'll be like, and it'll affect you, and it'll be like, why does that affect me? And how can they get so much emotion across in so few words?
Yeah.
And so it's always just like it's trying to be like create a haiku, create. That kind of. That's the best thing I think about songwriting. Is it really? You can really get a lot of emotion, and you go a lot of places in 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
And lyrics, I think sometimes people do kind of like pish posh, or they'll. And I
Lyrics
think
are the
that
best.
if you get that certain meshing of that line and that chord, and that's just what I'm really working on. It's just like don't write just because you write just because you can write, and like there has to be meaning and depth, and like go as deep as you can all the time.
All the time.
All the time, and it's
I feel
effing
like,
hard. Notice how I cleaned up my act because it's Christmas?
even I do a lot of my writing fast, but
Sure,
but
yeah.
it's very intense when I do it. You
Yeah.
know, like, and I do that. I mean, I'm always like just poking at it, even though I'm writing to a deadline. I would like to in 2024 like work on some elongated writing where I maybe spend some time letting things like breathe a
yeah.
little bit. But I
Yeah.
do think one of the most fun things ever is like looking at a line and then looking at it again and then looking at it some more and like just kind of chiseling.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just like for me it's it goes back to like the short stories that I grew up like reading, and then like those somewhat dated pre-World War II writers like Hemingway, etc., and then like Raymond Carver, and just how they could how can you translate that into song and also make it catchy as all get out.
It's a lot.
So I mean, yeah, it is a lot. It is a lot. I'm
You
not
do it
saying
well.
I'm even getting close to it, but it's what I aspire to.
I love that it's like an aim. It's a good aim.
Thank you.
All right, so I think, Doug, then you have to start this. Wait,
Yeah.
no, Katie has to start this
I
one?
think
It's
I
Katie's
do.
turn to start. Okay. Where are you learning is like an acute thing, whereas what's happening right now. The next question is more about something that you return to time and time again. What is the steady beat of it for you? The thing that you can always return to?
Gosh.
Oh. Wow.
That's a hard
Who said we were
question.
going to get this deep in the
I
bathroom
know.
today?
I think maybe I don't want to go first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Because I can talk a lot, whether it means anything or not. Thank you, Catholicism, for giving me a large family, so I had to learn how to do that. I don't know, the thing I always return to, like, I think we all have those moments when we're filled with doubt. We're filled with, and I have to remind myself that that's part of life. Because, who wants to stay in the bad place? But we have to go through the bad place. But like things that I return to, it's always, for me, and it's always musical, because that's what gives me the most solace, is if I'm like, I can't write, I can't think of any chords, I can't think of any words, I will pull out this. Somebody told me to buy a Beatles songbook, and they're my faves. And just going through that, and even like playing a song that I played 1,000 times, and just seeing how they put it together, for me, it's just like that helps salve the wound of the moment. So yeah, that's me.
I love that. I love that. Who gets to go next? I'll let you guys just pick.
Do you want me to go next, Katie? Okay. So I had a weekend away with some of my dear lady friends a couple months ago now, and we did this. One of them is an HR professional, and hi Kendra, and we did this like HR card game thing where you narrow down all of these cards to like your core set of values, and that was really cool. And the things that I ended up narrowing it down to were connection, integrity, and joy. And just like I even get emotional just like thinking about that right now, because it's felt so like that's kind of what I can always come back to, especially the connection part, like other people and being able to really, really deeply connect with people and who they are and have them know me and to know them. That is like the thing that can get me back when I need it.
I love that.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Now I want to take mine
I
back
know.
and use yours.
Oh no, I just want to play the HR game.
I know, yeah, right?
That sounds like a good game.
Brene Brown has talked about it, like in one of her books. I feel like she lists a thing of values and like has you go down to it, and it's funny because I'm always like, oh, I want those two. Usually I land on connection and curiosity, but I'd like to have three, and I'd like to think about that. Yeah, those are good.
Thought of something.
Yay!
Oh, good job,
Steady beat of
Katie.
it. What do you got?
Well, I think I was overthinking it because I was thinking, what do I say? There was, that actually, what do I say and what do I have to say is the biggest stumbling block to my songwriting, because I'm very comfortable with writing the personal, but in heavy times, and like they just get heavier and heavier all the time, I find that I just feel so bogged down with what do I have to contribute to this conversation right now, and what do I, what meaning is there, and am I just taking up space for my own ego? So that is the opposite of anything good, but that is what I find myself stuck in a lot. But I was overthinking it, and when I just think, what is my beating heart, what does keep me going, what gives me reason, it's literally just singing. And it can be singing in any capacity, and sometimes when I'm just having a really bad day, you put on that little sparkly, outfit, and you sing a few songs, and it always turns my day around. And so I'm so grateful that in addition to my own, kind of heartfelt, heavy lift sometimes of being a singer-songwriter, I'm just really, really grateful and happy that I am also in an ABBA band, because because it absolutely cheers me up. every
And you
time.
started a new band this
I have a
year.
new band.
Yay.
Yes, I'm so excited. So just
Lots of projects.
performing
Yeah.
is just always can turn things around.
I feel like singing organizes my body. That's what I've been like
Oh,
kind of learned
sure,
post
yeah.
COVID, because like when we were doing live streams a lot. Do you guys remember those times?
Yeah, I got an
Yeah,
award.
let's go back to
I
that
got-
glorious day
I got
of
the City
yesteryear.
Pages Award
That's
for my
beautiful.
live streams. I could not believe anyone watched.
When we were singing for no one in person,
Yeah.
what I came down to from that was, singing actually just puts my body
Yeah,
like
Sure.
on a cellular level, like puts everything back where it belongs.
yeah.
And that
Yeah,
is like,
no,
Yeah.
that's
I feel
spot
my
on.
truest self when I do it, and it's interesting what you were saying, you know, about the connections you have with people. I feel like if people haven't seen me sing or just have no interest in seeing me sing, and this is going to sound like an ego thing, but it's not. It's like I feel they don't really know me, because that is my truest me, and that is when I am doing the thing that gives me the most joy and purpose.
I love it.
You
so
know,
much.
part of what makes me a little sad thinking about this is that I'm not doing what you're doing. And I also feel that way too. So there's like a part of me that's missing that
Yeah.
this is
Right.
part of why this means so much to me to do, because this is where I can do this. And so this is why I also love my online karaoke party friends. Thank you all for doing that with me, because it's a part. I'm able to be
Yes.
myself.
Yes,
with you.
I mean, yeah. Let's to more singing. Quick one. I need you to take us, everybody, by the metaphorical ear and spin us out to some music you're listening to that's making your ears hot, of any kind. Just what's getting you, shoulder dancey, but also it can be weepy. But just something that's
Oh,
sparking you.
I went first last time.
Okay.
I can go first. I am still spinning, and we're gonna say spinning because we're old. I am old. I'm still spinning Joanne by Lady Gaga. That is my favorite album. She has some perfect lines in those songs, and it's just great. Mirror on the Ceiling. I don't know. I'm just jamming to that.
Awesome.
Constantly.
I haven't listened to that in a while, so that's a good reminder.
So good.
Thank you.
And Charlie Brown Christmas.
Well,
Tis
as
the
is
season.
apropos.
We haven't done that one yet. Good reminder. We'll fix that.
Note to self.
Note to self.
I am quite enjoying Tyler Childers' new record. It's not really. I'm terrible in this age of self-curation that I don't get exposed to a lot of music, because I can just listen to whatever I want without being exposed.
Right.
So I try to do that. And I heard that record, and there's "Rustin' in the Rain" is like one of my favorite songs that's out there right now.
I love the whole album.
Yes,
The first time I listened to it, I was like, you are wild. You are like, there's something about the mastering or something where it just feels like, I don't know, way out of the box. Like,
yeah.
While the songs are not, we're using the chords, we're using a lot of the same kinds of
Sure.
materials, but there's something about the way they put it together that is like just that side of what's expected.
Yeah.
And it feels a little untethered in a way that when I listened to the album, I was like, this gets me hot, because I could tell that people were taking chances, that people were like living in a moment, and I loved it.
He does something with, Help Me Make It Through the Night, which is like a classic.
Yes, it's so good.
And his version of it is just like, it's like one long, like, emotional bellow, and it's powerful in a way that, because I love that song, and hearing him say it, it's less about like, I think how Christopherson wrote it is more kind of like a come on, like, hey, I'm
Take
lonely.
that Christmas tree from your
And then
Shake
Tyler
it
Childers,
loose.
chill, fouls, woman. And his version is just like, it's just like all ache and wanting.
Yeah.
And instead of like, I don't know, there's no politeness to it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I wouldn't say gorgeous, but it's beautiful.
I love it.
There's lots of things, but the one that's coming to mind is Alila Diane. It's not a very recent album of hers, but it's the one that I don't remember what the album is called either, but it's got Emigre and Ether and Wood on it. And I really love it because I remember reading that she wrote a lot of those songs like either right before or right after she had her daughter. So it's like, and they're just beautiful songs, like some very sad, but really pretty.
I will link to all of that below.
What about you, Sarah?
Oh gosh, I'm obsessed with Maya DeVitri right now, and she released a new album, an EP called Infinite, and I fell in love with it on my car ride, starting with the song Stacy in Her Wedding Gown, and then I just kept like back cataloging her, and I'm obsessed. I just ordered everything from her on Bandcamp Friday.
Nice.
Oh,
Highly
well done.
recommended next time that comes around. This is the time of the episode where I thank our sponsors, and
Do you want me to hold that?
well, here's what I want you to do. I'm going to give you a task in just a second. These lovely humans on Patreon make it possible for me to make things, right? Because they believe in me, and then they also support me just a tiny bit with like a little financial sponsoring, and I couldn't do anything without them, and I love them so much. Thank you. This team, thank you for being believers in me. Including Ben Cookfelds. Hi, Ben Cookfelds. Katie, the job is, do you see that blue box next to the perfume up on the third shelf?
We all just found out
no,
there's
one
like
down.
another huge
There-
room in this
yep,
bathroom
there you go.
today. So there's also a huge bed in there and a huge widescreen TV. So just so you know.
Yep.
And that's just the closet.
I had a sponsor for the previous 3 episodes this month. They were Willowbridge Spa in Isanti. They're really great people, and I totally recommend them for all your spa'ing needs or yoga. But one of the things they did was they sent me these beautiful Exhale chocolates. And so we're going to continue their sponsorship by handing an Exhale chocolate to each of my beloved friends.
Thank you.
It has magic in it.
Wow.
Oh, it does.
GABA and L-theanine, and so it's supposed to calm you down.
Nice.
Not that you need it. But, Toilet Tunes, Kate, this is wild, but would you guys stay here till next week?
Yes! I don't have any plans because it's the holidays.
Alright, so we're gonna just stay right here and maybe come back next week for part 2 of the festive finale.
Yay!
Okay, so until then, all of us and you, stay Toilet Tunes.